bräuchte ich 2 Seraphic Rings. Oh, I don't have the money. So, Item. Level 1. Looks like this area has a signal strength of 1. I wonder if that's due to all the different orbits here. They must all be giving off the warm waves. Probably. Next area is the dining bar. Unten. 9 oben. Da hinten. So, da. Oh, schick, schick. So this area is a 1, huh? Perhaps it's because of the way it's built. The actual bar area is pretty far into the building. Yeah, very possibly. There's also radio playing in here, which might interfere with things too. Als nächstes geht's zur Kirche. Cathedral ist da hinten. Deswegen a single strength of 1. Ah, maybe the cathedral is so sturdy, always can't get through. Possibly there's no antenna here either. So, das nächste ist Roar Institute of Technology. Warte, bevor wir irgendwas machen. Still not giving me. So. This is the Royal Institute of Technology. We had a request from someone here. It's a famous university and research institute. Lots of the country's brightest technicians studied here. A lot of them get scooped up by the Rainford Company after graduation. We've offered George some pretty sweet deals to encourage him to apply after he graduates. Jellica's oil bike was urgently being researched here too. I think George has mentioned that before. Sounds like they've got all kinds of cool stuff in development here. What are you waiting for? Let's go in. Right. Yikes, the signal's pretty bad here. Perhaps it's because the researchers use oil waves in their experiments. It's hard to say for sure. And the last one is da hinten. Okay, ist ein Aufzug. Also es ist da hinten. Da unten.
Looks like a dead end. This was some kind of maintenance room, I think.
Level 1. That's weird. You wouldn't figure a weak signal would be a problem outdoors. Yeah, I guess something must be obstructing the overways anyway. I'm glad we found this area. It seems like it would have been easy to miss. Alright, we found 5 different areas now. Not bad, considering what we were told we could stop at 3. Yeah, I can't imagine we find any more though. Maybe we should go back and report all of these. Genau. Kann ich? Jawohl. Fish investigation, I take it? Yes, we did. We'd like to give you a report. I see, so in all you found 5 different areas of signal of strength of 1. Yeah. Looks like they all have low signals for different reasons too. This data will be invaluable in futuring our research. You've done excellent work today, I really owe you. Not at all. All we did was walk around town, really. But we're glad to have been of service. By the way, I couldn't help wondering when we were on our little jaunt, if in an area with a signal strength of 1 does it flat up mean we won't be able to make our call on our Arcus? Now you should still be fine. What's the problem then? Well, the problem is, this has to do with the rollout of the orbinet, doesn't it? Got it in 1. I should have guessed you figured it out. For less technically inclined, what does it mean? Well, I can't pretend to be an expert on it myself, but what we've done today has taught you that orbital waves can be unstable by virtue of being wireless, right? Plus, the amount of data you can't transfer wirelessly is less than you can transfer through a wired connection to begin with. As long as you're just transferring voice data through orbital waves, low signal strength isn't a huge problem. But if you're transferring more complex data, like the text or picture files of the orbital computers at the Academy, the low signal strength will pose a problem, correct? So in other words, if you're trying to increase the amount of information you can transfer wirelessly, for the orbital thing or whatever you call it, exactly. The orbital has only just started to gain traction here in Erebonia. But the Epstein Foundation in particular is making a lot of progress with their research in the field. There's even projects on the way to connect Le Mans State and Crossbar State with lives. Yeah, they already did this. Also, die haben gerade getestet und sowas. Wir wissen's ja. So we can't exactly sit in our hands here. And that's where the status you've gathered comes in. Be sure to put it to good use. We'd be honored if you did. Anyway, I think I've kept you long enough. See you all for a job well done. Hey, why did I buy... I bought it. Well then, good luck with whatever you've got left. I really appreciate what you've done for me today. It was a pleasure. Keep up with good work. Okay, muss noch mal kurz gucken wegen den Büchern. Okay, auf der nächste Quest und das Buch. Gut, das kriegen wir noch nicht. Aber das andere, das von morgen, muss ich noch kurz gucken.
Right.
Okay. Gut. Gut. Wir können nochmal mit dem alten Mann reden, aber ich glaube kaum, dass der uns jetzt trotzdem das Buch gibt. Okay. Das heißt, wir machen die Quest fertig. Das dürfte nämlich jetzt die sein. Schon wieder? Was ist mit den Augen? Was ist das für ein Glitch? Judging by those uniforms, you're all students, aren't you? They look kind of familiar too. We're students from Force Military Academy. Are you the Ratto who sent in the request for us? You're a student from Force. Of course. No wonder your uniform looked so familiar. That's the academy George goes to. To be honest, I'm a bit uneasy about leaving this to you, but you look pretty strong, so hopefully it'll work out. It figures George will have connections here. Still gonna go on a limb and guess that if you're worrying about how we'd clean up in a fight, must be a dangerous job. Kinda, yeah, let me explain what I'd like you to do. You're Professor Schmidt, right? That name does sound familiar, yeah. Professor G. Schmidt, I believe. He was one of the leading disciples of the Professor Epstein, the father of the Orbital Revolution. He's a really famous scholar in his own right. He's followed in Epstein's footsteps in his work to help popularize augments. Yeah, indeed, he's generally spoken of as something of a living legend. Professor Epstein also had two other famous students, Professor Russell and Professor Hamilton. The names tend to crop up together quite often in Orbis science. Yeah, I hope there's a researcher out there who isn't familiar with those three in their work. Besides that though, if I'm remembering right, Professor Schmidt also serves as president of the Royal Institute of Technology. Huh, you don't say. I wasn't aware of what he was doing these days. Yeah, he's continuing his research here at the Institute. He can be pretty difficult to deal with at the best of times though, so he doesn't really do public appearances these days. Gotta say, you seem pretty well informed. Is he an acquaintance of yours, Elisa? Not as such, but he's apparently an old friend of my grandfather's. It's because of the orbital technology the professor brought back to the Empire that the Rainford Company grew so large. At least that's what I've been told. Huh, so that's how the Empire's largest company hit the big time, huh? So you're Chairman Irina's daughter, huh? Tech must run in the Rainford blood. You might not know, but the professor's been involved with the development of the Arcus units in the Orbis Daves, too. Whoa, seriously? I did have a feeling that might be the case. The tech used in the Arcus unit seems more advanced than anything I've seen in the standard-issued battle opens made by the Foundation. And it sounds like the only person who could make something like that would be this professor then. Sounds more like a visit by the minute. The reason I started this little history lesson is because the request comes from Professor Schmidt himself. I work as one of his assistants, so I put in the request on his behalf. Anyway, I feel like I'm talking your ear off, so let's move on to explaining what it is I'd like you to do. By all means. Okay, then I want you to enter the Saxon iron mine and bring me back a small quantity of a minor called metal called linium. What's a minor metal? It's a category of a rare metal often used in technology development, but I've never heard of linium. I'm not surprised it's not especially well known even for a minor metal. However, it's got some exciting potential applications in a new airship engine that's currently in development. That'd be quite the mechanical coup. Kinda makes you think of the Courageous. Oh, it's actually related to that as chance was to have. In addition to the Rainford Company, both the Foundation and CGF are involved in the development of the Courageous. Yeah, we know that. A university is participating too, which has gained us access to all sorts of new technology as a result. That's nice. Right now, we're working day and night to see if we can push what's possible with an airship engine. Okay, so now we know why you guys want the linium for, but why us? Well, extremely small quantities of linium have been extracted from one of the mine's tunnels, but a few years ago, dangerous monsters started taking up residence right in the very tunnel. In the end, it had to be sealed off before we could obtain a large enough sample to run tests on. The story does sound familiar now that I think about it. And if the ore doesn't have any proven applications, it won't be easy to get permission to access the tunnel. That's where we stand at present. If the professor were to petition the army, there's a possibility they'd go and secure the necessary sample. But like I said earlier, he's not the easiest man to deal with. He doesn't want to ask anyone for assistance, not even the army. Sounds like a real pain in the ass. I can't say I'm not concerned about the purported monsters in the mine, but if you make a contribution to the advancement of science, we might even see linium pop up in the textbook someday. Yeah, I think we should help him out. I do know the mine chief, so if ever we want to head into the tunnel, I'm sure he'll let us in. Oh really, that'd be a huge help. Still, it's an older tunnel and I doubt it's been retrofitted to the most modern safety standards. Make sure you're really careful when you go in there. Of course, precaution is the best kind of caution. To get the mine, we'll need to leave through town to the eastern exit on the lower level and take the mountain path north. Okay, let's get going. There's also a lost fish. I want the fish. Give me fish. Runter. Hängen geblieben. So. Saxon Mountain Path. Don't forget to fish. Here's our last fish. Wow, this mountain path looks kinda dangerous. But at least it's maintained. Good grief, nobody said anything about having to climb a mountain today. I'm already feeling bushed. There's a freight line that goes right to the mine, right? Why can't we just use that? Oh, come on. We're students, not train-hopping vagabonds. Just think of this as another part of training. Gee, lighten up a little, you guys. Looks like there's some wildlife on this path that might prove dangerous, so let's be careful as we go. Roger that. Yeah. Ooh, do you explode when I hit you?
Bring it on!
I hope not. I don't want to explode.
All right.
Ooh, on the cry.
Oh,
it explodes.
I can do this.
It explodes, alright.
Here. Right.
Analyzing enemy attack patterns.
Here we go.
Nee.
Ha!
Nicht groß, genau, aber ich kann es
Flames, gather on my blade.
All right.
Right!
Leave it to me.
Okay, es explodiert nur manchmal. Das ist meine Sorge, dass es jetzt immer explodiert.
Ha! See! Ha!
Battlescope und Space Speed. Okay, was da ist. Okay.
Enemies ahead. We'll have to fight. Right.
Sup!
My turn.
Here we go.
I can do this.
Schon mal gefährlich, ja.
All right. See?
Oh.
Ha! Ha! Enemy sighted. Take him out. Here we go.
Hier sich rechtzeitig. Stumm schalten.
Arcus, active.
I can do this. Go!
I'll back you up.
Huh.
Ugh.
My turn. See?
So, gimme.
That one looks annoying.
Watch out. This is a tough one. My turn.
Props. Of course,
Arcus, activate.
Oh.
My turn.
It's kinda cute.
Ha!
Right!
My turn. Analyzing enemy attack patterns. Have some of this. All right.
Flames. Okay, it's safe.
I did it.
Ich kann's kaum warten, bis Reen endlich sein Screen-Juck bekommt.
Wow, you can see all of Ruhr spread out from here.
You can, though the view isn't as nice as it'd be from the front.
Okay.
Oh, a treasure chest.
Petrify! Sehr schön. So, dann gehen wir auf die Hauptstraße und gehen weiter. Da sind noch Kisten.
Bring it on.
I can do this.
Und dann...
My turn.
Now. Gotcha.
You're done.
Go.
Bye, it's
Gotcha.
gone, it's dead.
My turn. All right.
Okay, versiegelt, sehr schön.
See?
I did! Done.
Now that's what I call a chest.
Clown Solarion.
Ha!
Noch eins davon, ich kann es benutzen, um die bessere Version zu bekommen.
Come on then.
My turn. Yeah. My turn.
Now. Gotcha. My turn.
So,
Now's a chance.
Gotcha.
ziemlich stark.
Right.
All right.
So, weg mit dir.
My turn.
Und weg mit dir.
My turn.
Bye
We'll
bye.
cut her.
Das so nicht vergessen, das hätte ich nämlich fast vergessen. So.
Ha!
Komm her.
Come at me. All right.
Cute.
Now.
Let's do this.
Tree ist cute.
Leave it to me. Ta!
Bye bye. Okay, Nummer 2. Das ist ja auch schon das Wasser, das ich brauche fürs Angeln.
A train track. That's the freight line that runs into the mine.
Okay, sonst nichts mehr zu sagen?
Now's our chance. We can do this.
Leave it to me. Go get him. Got him.
I love it. Go get him!
My turn.
Get him!
It's my turn.
So, bye-bye.
My turn.
Bye-bye.
Go.
Demonic Scythe. And
Let me
almost
supercharge
bye-bye.
you.
Almost bye-bye. Now it's bye-bye.
Oh, we.
Please hold your applause.
Yeah.
Oh, what a nice looking treasure chest.
Black Bell. Was noch Black Bell? Hauptsache, ja, okay. Okay, es sind diese Dinger. Verstanden.
Right.
Ups.
My turn.
Leave it to me. I've got
Bin hier
this.
hingekommen, das wollte ich nicht. Das wollte ich nicht, das wollte ich nicht.
Ha!
Komm
Watch
her.
out, guys.
My turn.
My turn.
Komm, Elliot.
My
please.
turn.
Right.
My turn. Too slow.
Seid zu nah dran. Kann ich beide umbringen.
We'll cut our own path.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need a rest before we even get there.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting this path to be so steep.
Man, you city slickers need to toughen up. Left, right, left, right.
Nice, a military instructor. Okay,
Sit.
All right, if you want to fight that badly.
Go.
All right.
I can do this.
wahrscheinlich viel. Ja, 0. And
My
I'm
turn.
frozen. Nice.
Right.
Nice, nice,
Go!
nice.
I'll back you up.
My turn.
Right.
And it's
All right.
sucks. Now I went outside. No.
Oh, let's
nicht das hier.
Come on then.
Go.
My turn.
Leave it to me.
Right.
And it survived. Sehr schön.
All right. Let-
Speed break. Denke mal da oben.
This looks like a nice spot.
Yeah. Yes! Komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon, komm schon. Schon. Yes! Yes! Woo!
What even is this?
Invisible crayfish! That's what this is! Warum hat er mir jetzt gerade den B-Knopf nicht genommen? What the f- Ha? What the fuck?
Now that's a catch.
Huh? Why?
Now that's a catch.
Warum hat er mir jetzt gerade... What? Huh?
Well, shall we begin?
My turn.
Nicht alle genügend dran. Schade.
All right.
Well, at least they're dead.
Right.
Hätte Cole nehmen sollen.
Go.
I'll back you up. My turn.
Frozen!
All right.
Right.
Bye bye.
That's
Sehr schön. Cross Crusade.
I
Und der letzte Level dürfte ein Shining Ring sein. Der liegt zu der Isengard Range. Can't think of any reason for us to go any further. Let's stay focused on our field study. Genau. Okay, da sind nur noch 2 Schatztruhen.
that looks like a strong one. Be careful. Be careful. This one looks strong.
All right.
Now! Got it! Here we go!
My turn.
So,
Right. Now.
I'll back you up.
This is it for you.
All right.
nee, schade.
Here we go!
Komm schon. Ich wollte eigentlich Brave Point mit 5er
Right.
Burst benutzen.
It's my turn. Go. Time to finish this.
Okay.
Als macht noch
Yeah.
Sinn war.
Eat lead.
At least he's dead.
That's the I'm done.
At least this thing's dead. Okay, zuerst die da oben.
My turn! Now's our chance!
Gotcha. My turn.
Right.
My turn.
All right.
My turn!
Okay.
Ha! See!
I spy treasure.
Come at me.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I've got you.
You picked the...
Great!
Brahma Gem. Es gibt mir Clown Solarium. Nice. Ups. So. Dann noch dich.
Watch out, guys.
My turn!
Aber dich haben wir schon.
Right. Let's go.
I've got you.
All right.
I can do this.
Yeah.
Go!
Okay.
Bye bye.
This is a pretty nice view. Oh, actually, I didn't even know about this place.
Ha!
Okay. Gut, aber... Dann speichern wir. Und dann würde ich sagen, war es das für heute mit Let's Play The Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. Und wir sehen uns dann beim nächsten Mal. Bis dann, Leute. Ciao!